Disney came out with over 50 new food items today. I'm gonna go in the park. I have a list of 9 items I'm gonna try. We're gonna focus on Disneyland today, and then another video will be Disney California Adventure, because there's way too many food items to try in one day. So we're just gonna stick with Disneyland. Let's get into the park and let's have some fun. This just appeared in the Esplanade overnight. It was not here yesterday, but it's here today. This is going to be the 70th celebration little stand they're gonna have. It's like a big decoration they're gonna have in the middle of the Esplanade, kind of like that one that they had during Pixar Fest, so that'll be cool. It's a busy day here at Disneyland. There's lines going out in the Esplanade, so it's gonna take a while to get in the park, but that's okay. The weather is cool. At least I'm not out in the hot sun. So like I said, we're gonna focus on Disneyland today. I have a list of 9 items I wanna try. I try to mix it up, like get a coffee, a couple of sweet treats, some savory food. That way we can get an idea of how everything's gonna be. One from each category if we possibly can. I'm gonna start at Red Rose Tavern though. I think that'll be a good place to start this morning. I don't know, it just sounds good. They have a new chicken BLT we're gonna try and a sundae. The last Buttercake Sundae I had from there was phenomenal, so I'm excited for this one. My mobile order is ready, so let's go pick that up and we'll get our lunch started. Look at how pretty this flower bed is with the petunias. I don't know what type of daisy those are, but some beautiful flowers in this bed by the castle. I love this. I love the flowers at Disneyland. All right, my first stop is Red Rose Tavern, and you guys know this is one of my favorite quick service places to eat. I like the food here. It's usually pretty basic, but it's really good. I love that they have sauces on tap too, and I love their tater tots. So I got the Provincial Chicken BLT. It's a grilled chicken BLT. It smells really good. It looks pretty good too. My only complaint so far is that there's hardly any sauce. They only put sauce on like 2/3 of the bread. They really should put a lot more sauce on this. And the lettuce is kind of sad too. The lettuce on this kind of looks like turtle lettuce, the kind that you don't really serve, like the white lettuce. One part was a little bruised and stuff too, so I had to pick that off. There was kind of a white brown piece of lettuce on there, but the bread looks good. It's a grilled chicken breast, and the chicken is very well seasoned. It looks like a lot of herbs on the chicken. I can't tell if it's rosemary or what until I eat it, but it looks like there's a lot of herbs on the chicken, which is nice. It's nice to see that it's actually seasoned well. And there's thick pieces of bacon on there, so that looks good. The chicken looks moist and it looks juicy. It doesn't look dried out. The rye bread itself looks really good, and it's toasted nicely. I think this is going to be pretty good. It has potential to be good. I got honey mustard on the side because I think honey mustard is going to be great on this. It has a green goddess dressing, but it doesn't have hardly any green goddess dressing on it. So I wish there was a lot more of that. I wonder if you could ask for a side of that, but this is the first time ordering this, so I didn't know if I could ask for a side. But let's give this a bite on its own. The middle at least has sauce, so at least this bite will have some sauce, and it has bacon. It also has Havarti cheese on this too. It's okay, it's not my favorite. It's really basic. It needs a lot more of that sauce on it. It's a little bit dry. The bread to meat ratio is not quite there. There's a lot of bread. It's really, really bready, and the bread itself has been sitting out for a little too long. It's just slightly on the stale side. It's not completely stale, but it's slightly stale. It needs a lot more of that sauce, and some more lettuce would be good, like some good quality iceberg lettuce. It is nice to see iceberg lettuce on this. It just was really low quality lettuce that they used, but it's pretty good overall. If you're a basic picky eater, you're gonna enjoy this. It's nothing extravagant. It's pretty much exactly what you think it would be. The bacon in it is really nice. That's good quality, thick cut bacon. It is good. But I think I would kind of skip this one myself unless you're a pickier eater. It's not bad at all. I just think there's better things, especially at Red Rose Tavern. I'd go with the cheeseburger flatbread. That's like my favorite thing. And the Little Town Harvest Bowl, the one on the tater tots, is phenomenal. So I would get one of those 2 items if you're at Red Rose Tavern. There's nothing wrong with it per se. It's just not the best thing you're going to eat in the park. But I'm glad we tried this at least too. We're going to try to get dessert. I couldn't mobile order it, but I'm still going to try to get dessert. You know what, actually, I gotta try this with honey mustard too. Let me see how that is. I think this is actually gonna be a lot better with honey mustard, so I might as well give it a try here. Okay, that's way better with honey mustard. I actually really like that with the honey mustard. It just needed more of a sauce. If it had more of that green goddess sauce, I think it'd be a lot better. The honey mustard is definitely the way to go. That's the move. That's really good with that though. I like that a lot better now with that. I'm glad I tried it that way. Let's see if we can order dessert in person though. I want to try that sundae out. So Red Rose Tavern has a late night menu that's only available after 4. So you actually have to wait until 4 to get the sundae. That's why it's not on mobile order right now. It's on their lunch menu though. So it's listed on the menu from 11 till 4 on the app. So that's some incorrect information on the app. But if you are coming to get that sundae, you have to wait till after 4 p.m. So I'll probably come back for that one because it's something I'm really looking forward to. So I feel like DCA came out with more savory food than Disneyland, but Disneyland came out with a lot of desserts, tons of desserts. Jolly Holiday was so busy. That's the busiest I've seen it in a long time. So I'm lucky I put in a mobile order. Even the line for mobile order was really long. I was shocked to see that. They have 3 brand new baked goods, and I love the baked goods from Jolly Holiday. I think they're always phenomenal. All 3 look really good. But first up, I'm gonna try the Coconut Cheesecake. They all look really good. It's hard to choose one to eat first because I wanna eat all of them. The Coconut Cheesecake is rolled in toasted coconut with coconut whipped cream, white chocolate pearls, and Mickey decorations. I don't see any white chocolate pearls. They might be out of that, but the Mickey decoration is really cute. It's got a really summery vibe to it, and I like that a lot. And to have coconut whipped cream on top, it's not just regular whipped cream, it's flavored like coconut. That's gonna be awesome. Let me try the whipped cream. I gotta try that on its own. I don't think I've ever had coconut whipped cream before, and that is stupidly good. That is delicious. It tastes just like a nice homemade rich whipped cream. Disney always does whipped cream really well, but it's got a nice kick of coconut, not overwhelming, just a nice subtle coconut flavor. It's really delicious. That's fantastic. The cheesecake with that is gonna be really good, I think. All right, let's give this a bite, try to get some of the crust there. It's got a nice graham cracker crust on it. I love coconut, so I don't see how you can go wrong with this. I think this is gonna be right up my alley. Let's give this a bite and see. That's definitely one of the best cheesecakes I've ever had at Disney. That is awesome. That's fantastic. I would highly recommend that. It tastes like coconut, but it's got a little bit of the sour tart flavor from the cheesecake itself. It balances really, really well together. It's really good. It's not overly sweet. It's got a subtle sweetness to it. It's not as sweet as you might expect it to be. It's delicious. The cheesecake itself is not super dense. It's a little bit light and fluffy, but still dense enough for a cheesecake. All cheesecakes are somewhat dense. It's rich, but a little bit airy. The coconut whipped cream on top is fantastic. There aren't any white chocolate pearls. They were probably just out of those for right now, but I love coconut, and I love the coconut on the outside. The toasted coconut gives it a little bit of texture and bite to it. It's really, really nice. This is an awesome dessert. You have to try this one. It's super good. You're gonna like this one if you try it. It's delicious. And next up, I have the chocolate cake. This has the most simple description I've ever seen of any Disney treat, I think. It literally says chocolate cake with frosting. It doesn't give you any other kind of description on there. I think that's kind of funny how simplistic that is. No frills about it. It looks good. I mean, I love chocolate cake. It's got some like frosting on the side, and it's also got a chocolate frosting on top. Ooh, it looks really wet and gooey. It looks very, very decadent. It's a very moist cake. You could tell the ratio of frosting to cake is good too. There's a lot of frosting actually on there, but not too much. I'm gonna try this just on its own, and then I'll try it with the white frosting as well, see if there's a difference. Because this is a chocolate frosting, the other's probably a vanilla frosting. Wow, I'm excited for this though. I love chocolate everything, so I think I'm really gonna love this one. That's awesome. I love that. It's a very simple chocolate cake. There's not a lot of frills to it. It's not anything unique or too interesting. It truly is just chocolate cake with chocolate frosting on top. If you like chocolate, you're gonna love this one. I love it, but if you want something more unique or something out of the ordinary, this is not what you're gonna go for. This is definitely not out of the ordinary. It's a basic chocolate cake, but it tastes like a good homemade chocolate cake. It doesn't taste like a boxed chocolate cake or a pre-made one. It definitely tastes like homemade, a really good ingredient used in that. The quality is really good on this overall, and it's nice and rich and chocolatey without being overly sweet. They don't list it on there, but there's some kind of like sweetened condensed milk or something on there too. Right above the cake itself, you can kind of see like a light brown there. There's like almost like a caramel, like a dulce de leche. I think it's like sweetened condensed milk that they pour on top to make it moist when they bake it. If I had to take a guess, I'd say it's that. But I want to try it with the white frosting too, so let me give it one more bite here. Yeah, that's great. Like I said, no frills to it. It's not anything fancy or spectacular, but it's a really good chocolate cake. It's definitely a solid chocolate cake. I would definitely get that one again, and I'd recommend that. And this last one I might be the most excited for. This is a lemon-raspberry tiramisu. It's lemon tiramisu cream with layers of raspberry-soaked ladyfingers, lemon curd, fresh raspberries, finished with dried raspberries and a chocolate decoration. There's a little white chocolate Mickey on top that looks like a lemon, and it's very adorable. I think this is gonna be awesome. I love raspberry. I love lemon. Ooh, it's like stratified and layered with the different flavors in there. Wow, and it's like soaked in raspberry. You can see it's very, very wet, and it has lemon curd. I just love lemon curd. This is gonna be fantastic, I'm sure. That's spectacular. It's the least sweet of the three. If you don't like a super sweet treat, this one's really the least sweet of all of them. All of them in general were a little less sweet than I expected, but that's way less sweet than I expected it to be. It's really, really good. It's tart, it's flavorful, it tastes just like raspberry and lemon. Let me get a bite here with the real raspberry. That time I got a bite of real raspberry in it and the lemon curd and everything. Let me give that a bite because I wanted to get a bite of raspberry. That is fantastic. You really have to get that one. That's my favorite of the three. I'd give the chocolate cake and the coconut cheesecake kind of like a tie. They're really close. It's a close call between all three of them, but I like the uniqueness of this one. I've never had a lemon-raspberry tiramisu before, and that's really, really good. Wow, I love that. I love all three of these. Jolly Holiday always hits the spot. It did not disappoint in this case. They did a phenomenal job executing these. They're all really well prepared. They're all delicious. I really like them. But I definitely would go with the lemon raspberry one if you want to pick one of the three. That's my favorite for sure. And the other two are awesome too. It just depends if you're in the mood for chocolate or if you're in the mood for cheesecake or what it is that you want at the time. But try all three of these. They're really, really good. There's a lot of school groups here right now. And look at how many people are in Tomorrowland right now. You can't even walk through Tomorrowland. That is so funny. It's making me laugh. It is very busy. You just have to be patient walking through the park today. Since I'm just sitting at the DVC lounge enjoying my treats, I figured I'd get one more sweet treat. The rest I can save for later. I just put them in bags and I'll take them home because I just had a bite of each one of them. They were so delicious. They were hard to stop eating though. But next I'm gonna go to Edelweiss Snacks. They have a brand new treat that looks really cute too. It looks really adorable and it looks delicious. So let's pick that up. I mobile ordered it. All right, this is item number 5 for today. I went to Edelweiss and I picked up my mobile order. They got some pretty good little treats there. That's where you're gonna wanna go if you want the cheesy garlic pretzel bread. That's where that's at, especially with the bratwurst. I like that one. So it's a good place to put a mobile order in. This is the brand new treat. It's called the Matterhorn Puff. It looks really good. It's like a puff pastry, but it's filled with cheesecake and fresh blueberries, and it's got white chocolate on top and a dusting of powdered sugar as well. It looks really good. I think this is gonna be great. I cut it in half, and the cross section looks delicious. It's got a really nice cheesecake filling, but it looks almost like a runnier cheesecake than the last cheesecake that we had. It's more of like a custard cheesecake. That's what it looks like, at least. And I got some fresh blueberries right in there. It's gonna be great. I can see the fresh blueberries right off the bat, and I think that's going to be a good balance of sweet and tart. And the pastry itself feels really soft. It feels like a flaky puff pastry. I'm excited for this. I got to give this a bite, and I love white chocolate, so white chocolate on the top is going to be really good. All right, let's give this a bite. That is really good. It didn't say anything about lemon cheesecake on there. I'll have to recheck the description, but I swear it didn't see. Let me check real quick. Hold on. Okay, I'm glad I rechecked. It said cheesecake and lemon curd. I missed the lemon curd part. I just kind of brushed over that. It is very lemony though. It's really good. It's super tart. You get the tartness from the blueberries and you get the tartness from the lemon. I like that a lot. If you like lemon pie, it reminds me of like a lemon pie, like a lemon cream pie. If you like lemon bars, you're gonna love this. It reminds me a lot of a lemon bar actually, just without the crust and a puff pastry instead of a crust. It's really good. It is very, very sour though, very sour. I like it a lot actually. The white chocolate makes it sweeter. The puff pastry itself is nice. And I like when the cream cheese filling like that is cold. It reminds me of a cream puff. It's like a lemon cream puff more than it is like a cheesecake. It's a little bit cheesecakey, but it really has the texture of a cream puff. It's very, very good. I would absolutely recommend this one. It's a really good treat. You can mobile order this at Edelweiss and definitely get this one. It's good, and it's not overly sweet. It's very tart and sour, which is really nice. All right, the next stop is a cold brew that I wanted to try. This is a brand new cold brew that came out today at Tiana's Palace, so I did a mobile order for this. It is the Beignet Cold Brew. It's odd because it's the only cold brew I've ever been served without ice, but I realized why very quickly. It's actually a nitro cold brew. It's not labeled as that, but when I got it, I could tell it's effervescent, and you can see by the layer of foam on the top that it's definitely a nitro cold brew. Once it settles, it kind of separates into the foam on top with the coffee on the bottom, and that's definitely because it's nitro cold brew. It said you could order this with a cream topper like their other cold brew that they used to have, but it's not an option on the mobile order, and it's not an option on the menu either. So I'm not sure why it said that on Disney Eats on their Instagram, but it did say that. I double checked and it definitely said you could get this with cream, but right now it's only orderable through black coffee. I think you might be able to get that. Maybe they'll change it. Maybe eventually they'll have the cream topper on it, but right now it's only a black coffee, which is not a problem for me. I like black coffee anyways, but I wanted to try it with the cream because I think the cream will be a more popular popular option, obviously. It'll sweeten it up and make it taste like a more drinkable coffee, more palatable for a lot of people. But let me give this a try. It looks good. You'd have to drink this kind of quick though, because it doesn't have ice in it, so it's gonna get warm pretty quick actually. Let's give this a sip though. I wanna see if it actually tastes like beignet. I wouldn't say it tastes 100% like beignet. I'd expect it to taste more like vanilla, but it definitely doesn't taste like just a regular cold brew. There's a little bit of like a sweeter baked good flavor, but it's not sweet by any means. It's definitely a black coffee. If you don't enjoy black coffee, you're not gonna enjoy drinking this. It's a strong cold brew too. It's actually very strong, which is nice. And it's gonna have a lot of caffeine, especially without the ice. I'd imagine this will have a big kick to it. If you drink this whole thing, you're probably gonna be hopping around the park the rest of the day. It is a very strong coffee for sure. But yeah, it doesn't really taste like beignet. It kind of tastes like a little bit sweeter in like a baked good kind of way. Let me try it again. Yeah, a little bit like a baked good, but not really like a beignet. It's pretty good though. I definitely would get this. I think if this had cream and sugar, most people would enjoy it a lot more. I like it as is though. It's a nice cold brew for sure. It's pretty plain though, and I get free plain coffee at the DVC Lounge. So I would save the $6 next time and just get the coffee at the DVC Lounge, for me at least. But this is good. Hopefully they do add the cream to it, because I think a lot of people will like it with the cream. So the menu has a nitro cold brew and a regular cold brew, but both are beignet flavored on the app. But they definitely gave me the nitro cold brew, which is not a problem. It's just weird because I ordered the regular one, so it was just a mistake. But that's why I was a little bit confused. But I probably actually prefer the nitro cold brew anyways, because I usually like those a little more than regular cold brew. So it worked out for the better probably. All right, I'm back at Red Rose Tavern, and it is after 4, so I can finally pick up the sundae that I wanted to get. This is the S'mores Butter Cake Sundae. It's chocolate butter cake topped with vanilla ice cream, chocolate sauce, graham cracker crumbs, and toasted marshmallows. It looks amazing. It's all ooey and gooey, and it's melting all over the place. I love that the marshmallows are actually toasted on top. They take the time to kind of torch those on there. I think that's gonna be delicious. I really like the last sundae, the butter cake sundae that I got here last time, the caramel one. I thought it was super buttery and delicious, and I like Red Rose Tavern in general. And I just wanted to mention too, as a side note, my friend had the BLT that I had earlier, and they got a much better one. The green goddess sauce was actually prevalent on it, and there was a lot of sauce. I had a bite of it, and it was a lot better than the one I got earlier. So that has a lot of potential. I think you just need to ask for a sauce on the side if there's not a lot of sauce on it. That green goddess sauce is definitely what makes it. All right, I gotta give this a bite before it starts melting everywhere here. Ooh, this looks really good. You can tell that butter cake's gonna be a good texture. It's nice and chewy, but moist. All right, I gotta try this with the marshmallows too. That's fantastic. That's the best thing I've eaten today. I love sundaes, and I really like that paired with the cake. The butter cake is like a brownie, but it's a little more buttery and soft. It's really good. It's like a really good quality brownie, and I love the marshmallows on top. They're toasted to perfection. They add a really good depth of flavor because the caramelized flavor in them, really, really good. The chocolate sauce is fine. The vanilla ice cream is fine. It works really well together though. As a whole mix, this is great. Definitely splittable. This is huge. It's very heavy. Like, that's a really dense dish right there. It's really heavy. You could definitely split this with someone. It's really rich too, and it's sweet. I really like this though. I would definitely get this one again, and I would definitely recommend it. This is amazing. I'm definitely gonna enjoy this a lot. It's so good. This duck is begging for food. She keeps quacking at me. She's very cute. She does like the dog head tilt. She'll look at you and then tilt her head like sideways. It's very adorable. She's just being extra adorable. Look at her. She is not afraid of people though, for sure. She just wants food. Hi, little ducky. You gonna quack? Quack for the camera. Oh, there we got a quack. So you know, theme park food can be kind of inconsistent. Disneyland can be quite inconsistent when it comes to food, but I just want to let you guys know, my friend just got the Matterhorn Puff that I had earlier, and hers had like all cheesecake in the center. Mine was like all lemon curd. It was visibly different. You could tell right away looking at it that it was definitely a different filling, and that one was like all cheesecake that she had. Mine was just all lemon curd. Both versions are good, but it's weird how inconsistent that was. She said hers didn't really have any lemon flavor to it at all, and mine was only lemon. I loved it. It was still really good, but it definitely had a different consistency. Mine had no cheesecake at all. You could tell right when she bit into it that hers did have all cheesecake. So weird, very odd. It's like they were making mistakes this morning. It is a new item, and they didn't really test it out. They didn't soft release the item or anything. But yeah, just know if you order that, it could be different from the one I showed you guys earlier, but it looked good still. Both versions do look delicious, and I enjoyed mine a lot. I love lemon, so I really enjoyed mine. Okay, I'm very full, so I think this might be my last stop for today, but I went to the Mint Julep Bar and I got the Pineapple Beignets. This is a new seasonal option, and I ordered the strawberry sauce on the side. You know what though? It's actually just a strawberry jam. I thought it was gonna be like a coulis or like a syrup, because in the picture it was like kind of that artificially red color. It was definitely different in the picture, but this is the same strawberry jam that you get with the Monte Cristo, and that's not a problem. It's good strawberry jam for sure, but it's just kind of funny that it was different in the picture. I don't know if they plan to change that. Maybe that just wasn't ordered yet or it wasn't in stock yet, but this will be good with the pineapple, I believe. Now let me try this on its own. Sometimes if it doesn't have enough sugar coated on there, it doesn't taste like what it says it's gonna taste like. I hope this does taste like pineapple. It's the same thing with the churros. It just depends on how much sugar there is. The sugar doesn't really hold on to the flavor that well. Even if it's a flavored sugar, sometimes you don't really taste the flavor that much, but it smells like pineapple. I shook this up really well and only one got coated. You really have to shake these up. I don't know. There must be some kind of special way to do it that I don't know about. Let me try this on its own and then I'll try it with the strawberry too. You know what? That's good. It actually tastes like pineapple, kind of like an artificial pineapple flavor. If you like pineapple flavored candy, you're gonna like this. It's pretty sweet too. This piece has a lot of sugar on it, so it's very sweet. It definitely does taste like pineapple though. I was afraid it would just kind of taste like a regular beignet, but it's definitely different. It is a specialty for sure. All right, let me try it with the strawberry and just see how that is. That's good with the strawberry sauce. I like that. It is exactly a replica of the churro over at Haunted Mansion, the one with pineapple and the strawberry sauce on top. It reminds me a lot of that, just without the cinnamon flavor. It's good though. I would recommend these. I like these a little better than regular beignets, I think. I'm probably not the biggest fan of the regular beignets. I like them, they're okay, but I like them better with a dipping sauce. When they have like the chocolate hazelnut or a chocolate sauce, I like the dipping sauce the best. On their own, they're not my favorite Disney treat, but they're good. They're a classic and you definitely have to try them. And they're Mickey shaped. Everything tastes better when it's Mickey shaped. It's scientifically proven actually, but this is really good with the strawberry jam. I like it paired together. I'm glad I ordered the jam on the side. I definitely recommend that because you do have to order it separate, but I'm pretty darn full and it's coming to the end of the night here, so I might just stop eating after this. We tried 8 items, so we did pretty good. Well, there's a small possibility I might get the soup, so we'll see. Stay tuned to see if I end up getting the soup too. I am so full, so I'm gonna call it a day. I got a backpack full of desserts and snacks to save for later, so I definitely am not gonna let the stuff go to waste. I was also splitting stuff with someone today, so none of it will go to waste. It will all go to use. That was such a fun day though. The food was delicious. I think everything I had, I would probably get again. I think my least favorite thing was the pineapple beignets. I'd probably skip those in the future. They weren't bad, but they're just not my favorite treat. Everything else I had was very good. It's funny the inconsistencies between me and my friend's food, because I definitely would get the BLT sandwich again if I got the one that she got. Hers was much better, lots more green goddess sauce on it, and it was delicious. And also the Matterhorn Puff that she got was very different. I was shocked. I mean, it was a totally different pastry. Like I said, mine was lemon curd. Hers was cheesecake in the filling with no lemon at all. It's very odd. The consistency is very odd around here. But you know, I'm glad I tried everything I tried. I got to 8 items. I just couldn't eat any more than 8 items. We'll be back soon. I'll be back in a couple of days and I'll eat things at DCA. They have a lot more savory food at DCA too. So I'm gonna try as much stuff as I can at DCA coming up shortly. So come back for that if you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys are having a good week and I'll see you real soon.